Get ready to match the stars. Greg Morris, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Anitra Ford, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rivers.
Okay, thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. Are you all ready here?
Oh, what,
See,
sweetheart?
Price is Right. I forgot to say that. Yeah, that's every day on CBS. Mary Tyler Moore's on CBS.
Patsy Awards.
Yes, the Patsy Awards. That's her plug. And what's
Mother
your
of the Year
No,
award.
Mother of the Year.
No, nothing to plug.
Nothing to
I'm
plug.
not in any way commercial. I'm not interested in plugging.
Well, you can say a word about the Belle of Amherst. And you got a movie. What's the name of your movie?
Count Donna Cusini, but I'm on welfare now.
Oh, all right. So we won't plug that. Now, let's say hello to our... what was your plug? I've forgotten you. I didn't mean to leave you out. What? Did you have something to plug?
Oh, yes, my film.
What is that?
The Belle of Amherst.
The Belle of Amherst. Yes.
You want to hear how it goes?
How does it go?
Ding dong.
Let's say hello to Marcus Lewis and Darlene Landon. Hello, Marcus. Marcus is getting richer every time he comes out here. He's got $6,800. And we played the first round, haven't we? Darlene, you didn't match anybody in the first round, did you? But don't feel bad about that, Darlene. The first round questions are extremely difficult. The second round questions are impossible.
But my heart matches Richard.
Your what?
My heart matches Richard.
Your heart matches Richard. Isn't that a sweet
sounds
thought?
Oh, she's a Capricorn.
She's a Capricorn.
I'm a Scorpio.
Do Capricorns and Scorpios,
Yes.
they do?
Awful.
But we're going to try and make it work
Oh,
out.
I see. You're going to break all of those former barriers between Capricorns and Scorpions. Okay, we'll start with the beginning of round 2 in a moment or so. Scores 3-0 in favor of Marcus. But first, we got to do a little business. I'll be right back now. Ready? Here we go. Round 2, final round here. Darlene, you may have a choice, A or B.
A.
You want A? Did you have A last time?
At this point, I don't even know.
You don't even know. All right, everybody plays because our Darlene didn't match anybody in the first round. Mike said, "My blind date was really unusual. Her teeth were real, but her blanks were false."
Oh, that's really a toughie. Oh, gee, I wonder what that answer is. Wait a minute, it'll take a lot of thought. Now,
My
wait a minute.
blind date was really unusual. Her teeth
Yes.
were real, but her blanks were false.
Oh, I got that one.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay, put it in the slot.
I'll put it in the slot.
You don't have to write the Dead Sea Scrolls, Brett. Just... Okay, Darlene. Mike said, "My blind date was really unusual. Her teeth were real, but her blanks were false."
Her boobs.
Really? Now, Darlene, I know the audience cheered you. But you may be in for some surprises.
Oh.
What'd you say, Greg?
Well, before I got married, I went out with a few young ladies, and there was nothing strange about the boobs being false, But when you get a chick with real teeth and her gums are false, that's
Her
strange.
gums are false. Yeah. Her teeth were real, but her gums were false. Yes, Brett?
Oh, honey, you know what that is.
What?
It's the Audrey Hepburn story. Her fanny flags or boobs were false.
Oh! There's one for Darlene.
What was her name? Did we give her a name?
No, just a blind date.
She
Really
was
unusual.
very tiny.
She was tiny.
Oh, adorably so. And so her boobettes.
Her boobettes. Darlene is looking for some boobs, and I think she's come to the right place.
Oh, tell her to stay away from me.
Holy mackerel, yes. Now, Anitra,
Yes.
her teeth were real, but her blanks were false. What do you
His
say?
teeth.
Oh, teeth, real teeth, yes.
Real teeth, yes.
Right.
And Audrey Hepburn always wore false fingernails, but I said boobs.
You said boobs. Very good, Darlene. Well,
I'm in shock because I wrote boobs, as you will attest.
yeah.
Yes, and then you copied me.
I didn't copy you. I just threw the boobs down there.
Oh, really?
I did,
That's
because I
good.
remember the joke. The dentist said, the teeth are okay, but your gums will have to come out.
Right.
And I love you so much, and I said, gums.
Gums, yeah.
But if you want those other things, they're
Yes.
down here.
Are you sure?
I tell you,
I mean,
if they,
it's a
if
kind
they
of a
fit,
skinny slot.
If they fit down there, they're not worth retrieving.
That's right. Yes. Okay. Now, Betty,
See, there they are.
there they are. Those are the... Right.
Goodbye, old
They're
pal.
not bad.
Goodbye, old pal.
Girls,
Her teeth were real, but her blanks were false, and she said boobs. What do you say?
do you know gums backwards is smug?
Smug. Never thought of that. So at this moment, the score is 3-3. And now, Marcus, one match is all you need to win the game. Here we go. 3 people play.
The bottom row.
Look,
Oh, isn't this
Greg
interesting?
finally got a don't right.
That's right. We finally got
First
it
time
right.
this week.
No, what they should put there is can't write.
Can't write. So only the bottom tier. If you would please,
Well, this
would
will
you
be quick then,
response to this. After little Billy's mother was run over by a steamroller, little Billy folded her and made her into a blank.
That is one of the
After
most...
little Billy's mother was run over by a steamroller, little Billy folded her and made her into a blank.
Do you know that's one of the more touching questions we've ever
It
had?
is, yes.
It's sweet.
Don't try and visualize it because it's going to
I know somebody that's
upset you very much. We don't want to do that. You're finished.
Am I? May I leave? Oh.
No. If run over by a steamroller, little Billy folded her and made her into a blank.
No.
Okay. All right, everybody's ready, Marcus. Here we go. 1 to win is all you need. After little Billy's mother was run over by a steamroller, little Billy folded her and made her into a
Sandwich.
sandwich.
Marcus, you are as mean as a snake.
You know, for a guy who gave a lot of good answers, when he gives a rotten one, he really hits a new low, doesn't he? What did you say?
That stinks.
Well, this one's worse.
Worse than his?
Couldn't be.
A pancake?
A pancake.
Oh, thank you.
Well, 8
Thank
people
you.
liked it out there. After little Billy's mother was run over by a steamroller, little Billy folded her up, made her into a sandwich, according to him. What'd you say?
Darlene's horoscope says good for Capricorns today.
Yes.
See Marcus's answer. I said tent.
Folded her, made her into a tent. Oh, that's right,
Oversized
yes.
mother.
Well, he went very close to his mother.
Yes. Miss Betty White, what'd you say?
Well, he would not put the bite on his mother.
No.
She had always been a very funny lady. So
Yeah.
he made her into a greeting card.
A greeting card. What about a paper airplane? I wanna buy a paper doll that I can call my own.
Look at that mother.
But that would be another possibility, a paper doll. So we've got a tie here, and I'll tell you what happens in the event of a tie after I tell you about this. Here we go. Ready? We got to get them all rid of the... erase the numbers there. And reveal one tie-breaking question for each of our players. The one who scores the most will be the winner. Darlene, it's your choice.
A.
All right, here we go, everybody. Now, everybody listen carefully, because I'm not going to repeat myself. Norma was a very resourceful waitress. When the restaurant ran out of dishes, she served the soup in her blank.
She was a very resourceful waitress. That means she was in a restaurant, right, sweetheart?
Yeah, when the restaurant ran out of dishes,
She
she served the soup in her...
Oh, no kidding. Oh, my... Another tough
Okay.
question comes down the pike.
All right. Betty and Richard are ready. And everybody's writing, so I guess everybody has an idea or 2 or 3.
Charles,
Don't have to draw a picture, Charles. No hieroglyphics, just a simple response is all we're looking for. Sorry, Darlene. Now he's ready. Here we go. Norma was a very resourceful waitress. When the restaurant ran out of dishes, she served the soup in her
Brazier.
brazier. She said brazier.
Well, they both come in cups. Brah.
There it is. One for Darlene. And you, madam.
You want to know something?
What?
She was a 38D, and so nobody needed a main course. Brah.
I don't think I could eat that much soup.
Oh, you lie.
What did you say, Charles?
It was pea soup, so it was a pea cup. Bra.
Anitra's Dance by Edvard Grieg is a beautiful piece of music, and so is this lady. A beautiful lady.
Main form C, not B.
Maiden form size C. Okay. That's 4 for Darlene. You wouldn't stop this little lady or stand in her way or be a stumbling block to her progress, would you?
I'd be any of those things if it would make her happy. Bra.
Bra! Darlene, she's really hit pay dirt here, hasn't she?
Yes.
What do you say?
Do you know bra backwards is arb?
Arb! Look at that girl. Let's see, that's 12 altogether, Darlene. Okay, no, 6 is all we can score for you. Are you ready, Marcus?
I sure am.
Now, you're a good game player, and you know what you've got to do. You got your work cut out for you now. Listen to this.
Good luck.
Lady Guinevere had the biggest nose in all of Europe. So she... Oh. I'll tell you how big it was. She went to the royal executioner, and he shortened her nose with a blank.
The royal executioner.
Right.
The operative word is executioner.
Right. Lady Guinevere had the biggest nose in all of Europe, so she went to the royal executioner, and he shortened her nose with a blank.
With a blank, yeah.
That is correct. Correct. Okay. Splendid.
We have no time.
All right. Put something
What
on the card.
country was it?
Lady Guinevere was England, of course. She was King Arthur's wife. You remember Lady Guinevere. Weren't you a member of the Round Table? Oh, you're finished. What am I talking to you for?
As a matter of fact, I wasn't.
You weren't. Brett, are you finished?
No, darling, but I'm going to be in a minute. Just a minute.
Take it over carefully.
Yes.
This is very important to Marcus Lewis.
I know, and that's why I'm being. It may be a little long.
Marcus,
You don't
wait a
need
minute.
the zip code.
Darlene, would you like to do one of your songs while we're waiting? What kind of songs do you do?
Well, I write original songs with my
Okay.
sister.
Oh, you do?
All right.
Oh, you are ready. No, she's not ready.
Yes,
Her light
I am,
isn't even
sweetheart.
on.
There. Okay.
All right. Now, Marcus, Lady Guinevere had the biggest nose in all of Europe. So she went to the royal executioner, and he shortened her nose with a...
X.
axe. Well, sometimes they use an axe. Some executioners use an axe. Some used something else. What do you say?
Depends on the neighborhood, right?
Right.
My neighborhood?
Yeah, what?
Razor. No, axe.
Axe. One for Marcus.
Now, I
Got to
wanted
match everybody to stay in the
I
game
know,
here.
and I wanted to make sure. My answer's long, but I wanted to make sure that we got it right. Now, they. This. I think this is right. The same thing they used on Anne's. On Anne Henry. What's his
Anne
name?
Boleyn?
Yes.
Same thing
wife.
used on-
Now, they used an axe, right?
Yes.
All right, there's an axe.
Oh, he's still my heart.
That's 2 for Marcus Lewis. Charles, axe is what he's looking for. Don't bang the microphone.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, Charles.
You know, all you had to do instead of that 15-minute Marcel Marceau routine is simply write AX. That's all.
Score now 6-3, Marcus. You got to match everybody here to stay in the game and achieve another tie. Anitra, it's up to you.
Why not start at this end?
Don't axe.
Don't axe.
Well, it's the same thing they use on Henry, the what's his name thing,
The guillotine.
the Geo axe.
So, Darlene wins the game. Axe. Yeah. Come on down, Darlene. Congratulations. You hang around here for a minute or so. Don't go away. We'll get back to you. Marcus Lewis is leaving here a rich man. $6,800. What a boy, buddy. Thank you very much, Marcus. So long. And now we're spinning him off. We'll spin these messages just for you.
Today's consolation prizes are first, an assortment of Sarah Coventry jewelry that you buy from a friend at home. Stretch your wardrobe with the many looks of Sarah Coventry fashion jewelry. And Hanford Ford Stainless from Washington Forge. Complete service for 12, carefree stainless and a walnut chest. Beautiful Hanford Stainless. And a shopper's stove from Parsons Ammonia. Freshens every room, walls to windows. Costs a little, cleans a lot. Parsons, America's #1 selling ammonia. As one poet said, open your mouth and close your eyes and you'll get a beautiful big blank. It'll be match game 76 returning in a minute.
Here we are with Darlene Landon. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, she's got $100 to her credit, and now she's going to have a go at over $5,000. Darlene, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. May blank. Now, the answer that bunch gave most frequently is worth $500 to you if you match it. If you match the answer they gave second most frequently, you get $250. Then the third gets you $100. See how easy it is?
Yes.
Now, 3 of the dingbats are permitted to assist you here and suggest answers, and you may call on them one at a time.
First, Dickie Doo.
Dickie Doo. Dickie Doo. Now, wait a minute. The rules are you cannot fraternize with any of the celebrities. Richard, she says.
Can we bend the rules just a little? You know my love of music. Now, I know the way that these people vote occasionally. They vote very strangely. I'm going to say Maytag.
Maytag?
Yeah. The police.
You're scoffing at
Do you
his
remember
answer?
the day we had Admiral Blank and
Yeah.
everybody said Admiral Halsey
Yes,
and I
it
said
came-
Admiral Color Television.
Yes, and it came
Did
up.
it come up?
And it surprised me so. I nearly
Right.
fell over in a
so
dead
that's
faint.
just what I feel that those yo-yos may have said.
Yes.
Maytag.
All right.
Betty?
Those nice people were from this area, right?
Right.
We're not allowed to
Well,
say
there was a bunch of, we get a lot of tourists in here. Are there any tourists here? Yeah. About a third of them are tourists, and the other 2/3 are local people.
In that event, I think I'll say Mayday.
Mayday. One more.
Charles.
Charles, have you got one?
I didn't think Dickie Doo's answer was so good. Did you, Andy Kraft?
No, I didn't.
Dickie Doo.
Dickie doo, doody doo 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 doo.
Anyway,
Yes.
a short, adorable one.
Yes.
May I?
May I? May I? So you have May I, Maytag, and Mayday. Do you want one of those? Did you have another idea, Darlene?
Well, even though I love Richard, I'm going to go with Betty, and I think it's Mayday.
Mayday. All right. Mayday.
Me, I just thought of it. It might be that.
Oh, May West. Yeah. May Basket. Is that what the audience
Yes,
thinks?
well, they haven't had those.
They're a bunch of weirdos if you think it's going to be...
They do.
Oh, all right. Let's not keep this lady in suspense any longer. Earl, may we see the $100 response? May West is the answer that Richard held up at the last second. That's up there.
Spelt wrong.
Now, she's looking for Mayday. May we see the $250 number? Mayflower. Oh.
Why didn't Dickie Doo give that answer?
Yes.
That sounds like a Dickie Doo
I
answer.
bet it's company.
You say what?
I bet it's company.
May Company?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
It's got...
Mayday.
Last chance. Slide it up.
Mayday!
Congratulations. Very well done.
Maytag could have been there.
Sure.
Well, I suppose anybody connected with the aviation industry knows that May Day is the international distress signal, but that was certainly not a distressful moment for this lady. She got 500, now has a total of 600. Going to play for $5,000 to collect. Remember, you've got to match one of them exactly.
Betty.
Betty.
Oh, Betty,
All right,
Joe.
get ready to write. You stand on the adhesive tape and face me.
Betty
Here
do.
we go. Now, that's Betty Boop. That's Dickie Doo, Betty Boop. Now, here it is, worth 5,000. Arm and blank. Arm and blank. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but audience, please don't say an answer because it may be the incorrect one and you're leading this poor lady astray. And I know some of you'd like to, but that's not what we're here for. Okay, now, we ask you to get your ESP going between yourself and Betty White and come up with the same answer which she has already written on her card. There it is. Arm and...
Hammer.
Arm and Hammer. Arm and Hammer. That's the famous baking soda, isn't it? Is that right? Oh, yeah, Arm and Hammer. All right, Betty, she says that's going to match you for $5,000. What do you say?
Oh, you were just talking about that fellow in the Navy. And I
Yes.
was thinking Arm and the Hammer.
Arm and Hammer.
You got $5,600. Yay for Darlene! And while she's celebrating and clapping and applauding and hollering and screaming, you got this message.
Gene Revenue, join us next time, Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.